golems and machinations of metal. These were things that could be found in the Black Iron Factory of Silphco. This little factory was nothing more than the beginning of the large company of the future, but that is simply one generation of this tale. Rumors arose that the company began to delve into experimental sciences, a living Pokemon of code, a resurrected bug turned into a machine of warfare, a living titan of steel. This was supposedly the greatest machination the company would ever delve toward. A being made out of the strongest Damascus steel and alien materials found in meteorite that nearly destroyed the world. Defensive, unstoppable, undefeatable perhaps. Years in the making, it was finally completed. An android of steel to take up the mantle of Silphco's grand masterpiece. The accumulation of the research and the darkest desires in the form of this android. The lady android was a formidable looking being, able to lift 10 times his own weight and even withstand blows from anti-tank rifles from point-blank range. The ultimate war machine. Or so it could have been. Immediately after the completion of this golem, Silphco was reprimanded for alleged human experiments. There are rumors of the company being shady, but no evidence could be found for the human experiments claim. While the court claims ensued, any projects that were done at the time were all but halted indefinitely. This included the steel android they spent years working on. While deactivated and left in an undisclosed warehouse, a cosmic anomaly beyond even human comprehension had occurred. A clash of cosmic particles and a moment of chemical oxidation with what could only be assumed as a temporal ripple in space-time itself. Whatever this phenomenon was, it created a new chemical anomaly, a strange rust that seemed to eat away at alien materials, ones that were even used in the Siren Maiden herself. Awakening to a strange sensation, the Steel Titan awoke. Diagnostics told it was slowly losing itself. Mass portions of its body and even a limb missing entirely, gaping holes on its armor like it was scooped out with a crude knife. The strange anomaly was eating away at it, slow but painless. A robot cannot feel pain, but if you lost yourself little by little, and possibly dying from within, you may begin to get a strange sense of agony, crying out into the night for anyone to save it, a call left unanswered. It forced its dying body to find some form of healing. The strange rust is eating away like a flesh-eating virus. Nothing seemed to work, not even the crudest of natural remedies seemed to ail it either. The only thing it could do was buy time. The warehouse it was stored in was filled with robotics of every generation. Would it be so cruel to take the limbs of its brethren to sustain its own life? The Iron Maiden didn't have such an answer, as it tore off its own deceased limbs for newer ones. Eyes torn from its socket, a gearbox replaced with an inefficient generation model, a whole arm amputated from its shoulder, just to be surgically grafted with a bulky war monster of ages ago. They surely couldn't live on like this. They surely could not. But till the day it finds a cure for its demise, it will be the day it will stop grafting its own self. So, how'd you like it? This is the first video in a series of videos I wanted to try making. As you can guess, I'm not very good at voice acting.
Then suddenly in a
dark cave,
golem emerges. The first Pokemon
to ever exist
Pokemon
world.
But I'm gonna practice from now on, hopefully become a little more professional with these videos. It's a sad tale what happened to this world's Registeel, and golem made out of the strongest steel, and yet something as strange as a cosmic rust was able to destroy it. So, like other Fakemon videos, I'm gonna go into a little more detail about them. This version of Registeel actually came from a fan game called Pokemon Clover. It's called Regirust in that game, for the fact that it is, well, rusting. Not many are sure why this strange rust was able to decay away at the Great Titan of Steel, but there was a rumor that the Pokemon trainer who was supposed to find them back in Pokemon Red never learned how to read Braille, so the Titans were left to, wear away in their tombs. Both of these art pieces I commissioned Quixotic 2D to help me out with. Now more on to our main character for this video, Regirust. As you can tell, she's a little bit on the fragile side, as her body will break down if we want the slightest touch. Even though she had to replace a lot of her body parts, she's still a capable fighter. Her typing is just like in game, a ghost steel type, which I guess makes sense of art. I tried to look for the artist for this, but I guess the old wiki was cancelled for, well, obvious reasons. I wonder if I can cure her. Well, until next time, I bid thee adieu. Signing off, The Traveler.